Do you tell yourself that where you are is a wrong place? That if you have been or have opportunity to be in a better place, you will do great things? Do you talk to yourself that the family you are born from or the village you come from is a barrier for what you have become or what you are? Do you tell yourself that the location where you are right now is the challenge, that if you have opportunity to be in another location, you would have done a great thing? If you are, any of this is your challenge or your problem, I want a good news for you. I'll be giving you something that will blow your mind today, capable to bring transformation to your mind. I call it the 3 environments every great man must to live. In 1968, the United Nations had a record that 303 million students were in the high school, that is secondary school. Out of these 303 millions, 18 millions of them were students in the United States of America. Out of these 18 million, 270,000 of them were in a Washington state. That's a Washington state in the US. In this Washington state, there was a school called Lakeside. There were about 300 students in this Lakeside school. Now, in this 300, there were 3 students called Bill Gates, Kate Evans, and Paul Allen. 2 of them happened to be students in the Lakeside school. At the same time, Lakeside school happened to be one of the very few schools in the world that had computer. And then, computer was not a regular subject, it was not a curricular subject, but more or less extracurricular subject, where students go and operate computer at that time. Bill Gates was about 13 years old as at that 1968. Now, 3 of them were obsessed with computer to the point that even when teaching or lesson would be going on in their class, they would find themselves in a computer house. And 3 of them would be on a mind scheming. Among 3 of them, the most intelligent among them was Kent Evans. Kent would be the one that would always be asking them, do you know that we can be CEO of a company? What can we do to differentiate us from others? What can we do to make a difference? Not just to be an ordinary human being. What can we do? Can we just be ambassadors so that we can have opportunity to travel all over the world and make impact? They were on a mind voyage. Now, at a point, Kent Evans, may his soul rest in peace, couldn't leave because when they went on a mount spot, he died and he didn't live too long. But however, Paul Allen and Bill Gates proceeded to university. It was in the university that 2 of them quitted and they found Microsoft. Microsoft, you hear today, was bettered at Lakeside in a computer house. Remember, there were 300 of them living in the same environment, had the same opportunity, have access to different information, have access to different teachers, the same environment, the same teachers and everything. But yet, 3 out of the 300 were different. They lived in different environments. And that's the environment I'll be telling you today. Environment is not about where you live. It is more of what lives in you. Environment is not about your location. It is about what locates in you. Environment is not about where you are coming from. It is more of what is coming out from you. We know that there are 3 environments: the soil, the air, and the climate. These are the 3 components that make up the environment. The soil is where we plant the crops, where tree grows, and where we plant our seed and trees. Without soil, there may not be crops, there may not be tree that will grow for man to survive. The air is what we breathe. If air is taken away from any living thing for just 5 minutes, such living thing will not survive. If the air is taken away from the earth today, every living thing will die. So without air, no living thing will survive. And the last is a climate. Climate changes so that man can survive, living things can survive. Because if there is only one climate, definitely there will be trouble. Now this brings me now to the real environment that you should be aspiring and be talking about. That environment, the first one is the soil. The soil of every man is the mind of a man. I want to ask you, your mind is your soil, but what is your crop? Because the soil, you must plant something on the soil to eat it, to grow on the soil. What is your crop? What is your seed? The seed is the idea. And every man is open to idea. Every man that has a mind has opportunity to access idea. Idea flies like a bird each time and perches on the head and on the mind of everyone. But only few that can catch up on their idea. Your problem is not where you are living. The problem is that you do not have idea. Idea rule the world. If you do not have the idea, what is driving force in your life? What idea is driving you? What is pushing you forward? What are you planting? You must plant something, and what you must plant is your idea. One thing you must know is that the mind of a man is a soil of a man. And the soil cannot be vacant because nature abhors vacuum. If no crops is not planted on a soil, if trees are not grown on a soil, grass will grow on it, weed will grow on it. Soil can never be vacant. Soil can never be empty without something growing on it. When a man does not carry idea that he plants in his mind, wrong idea will grow in it. When a man does not plant great idea in his mind, the grass, wicked idea and evil idea can grow. And that is why you see that only few are great and many are ordinary. Because only few understand that idea is the seed they carry and they plant it consciously on their mind. When a seed is planted, it is not enough to plant a seed. It's every seed that is planted, every farm that you grow your crop, you must take care of that farm. You must add manure. You must weed out grasses from the farm. What is the manure that will keep your idea? The manure that keeps your idea are the books you read. There are the books. What kind of books do you read? What books are you using to nurture the idea that you have? You conceive many, and that is why the idea dies. Because when you plant your crops and you do not weed out grass from it, the grass will kill the crops. What are you nurturing your idea with? The seed, for it to grow and bear fruit, it must be taken care of. What kind of books do you read? What seminar do you attend? How much time, how much money, how much resources do you spend on nurturing your idea, growing your idea? That is it. Your idea must be nurtured. Your idea must add manure. You must attend training. You must receive seminar. You must read books to keep your idea alive. The second one is the air. What is the air? The air is a purpose. The purpose behind this idea. When they say that, there is a saying that when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. When there is no a clarity of purpose, when there is no a sense of purpose, no matter how good your idea is, it will die. Because no matter how good you may weed your crop, weed your farm, and keep it safe, but once you cover it from accessing air, the seed will die, the crop will die. No matter how great your idea is, what is the purpose behind it? So many ideas die because people that carry that idea come with the wrong purpose. I met a man that told me he was once reading, but at a point he stopped reading. I asked him what was the reason behind your reading at that time. What was the reading? He simply told me his reading is just, they say, the high things from Africa. I wanted to know why the high things from Africa. I say, you can see your reason is not enough. There was no air, and that is why your idea died. You have the wrong idea. The idea you carry determines, and the purpose behind your idea determines how the idea will last. It's only your purpose can keep you in a time of crisis, in a time of adversity, in a time of challenges. Your purpose sustains your idea. You will be able to overcome that season. What is the purpose behind your idea? To sustain your idea, you must have a strong purpose behind it. The last one is the climate, the weather. This is about the people around you. Yes, I often hear people say that it's the people around you that determine how far you go. No, It's not people around you. It must begin from what is in you. What is in you will determine how far you go, not people around you. You may have wrong people at a point because you can never continue to have the same climate all through the year. There are different seasons of the year. There is summer, there is a winter, and there is spring. And all these seasons will come. These different kinds of people will come your way. Winter will come. You may be at this point be with the winter people, but they cannot stop you. You may be at this point. It may be your spring that you be with around people that will tell you, go and plant, it's good, it's good. Their time will come that is a summer. At the summer, this summer is a time of endurance. It's a time of patience. And the time of harvest will come. This season will come. So it's not about the people around you. It is about the things inside you. When you have the idea and the strong purpose behind it, when winter comes, it goes. Wrong people can come. We can be in a wrong environment. It can be in the village. Some of us started in the village. It doesn't matter. But today, we are no longer in the village. Some of us started at a very painful level. But it might not be so. I want to tell you this. The beginning and the middle of everything is very chaotic. If you don't give up at the middle, you don't give up at the beginning, you may find it difficult to give up. I want to challenge you. Where is your land? Where is your air? And where is the climate? I remember your friend, Chukwu Michael Chukwu. The environment is in you. The environment is no more of where you are, but what is